Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. It is Tuesday. For real this time. I promise to actually play Nancy Drew. Holy cow. What a journey it's been with this game. So yeah. So we're playing Nancy Drew, The Deadly Device. We played for, I think, a couple weeks, like 2 or 3. We did like 2 or 3 streams of it. And then I took like at least a 2 or 3 week break to play Blueprints. And I was like, okay, I'm going to come back to it. And then was immediately confronted with like a puzzle I didn't like. And I was like, maybe not. So this game has had kind of like, I know nobody is forcing me to play Nancy Drew, but I do want to finish this. I want to give it a fair shake. I don't like this game, honestly. I know I've like shit on it a whole bunch, which is probably not like the kindest thing to do, but it's like, I think it's been a hard one. The subject matter is not super duper interesting to me. The characters have been like a little mean or unfriendly, which gives me like weird vibes. And then honestly, just like I think not playing it week to week has made it really difficult to kind of get back into it. So I'm down to play it. I want to continue playing Nancy Drew. I want to get back into him, keep playing. So here we go. We're gonna get back in. Let's see. Give me that desktop screen. Let me click. Hang on. Let me make sure. There we go. I think now my sound alerts is working. Just in caseies. All right. Load game. All right, check the phone puzzle. Okay. So I'm going to load this up. I don't know if I can go in here, right? I can. Okay. I was looking through my phone photos. Not as mean as the characters in Alibi and Ashes, and not as bad as whatever the one Bess got kidnapped. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't think it's quite as bad as, well, I don't know. The question is, like, do I like this or do I like Ransom of the 7 ships or whatever? 7 seas? 7 ships better? I don't know. I'm not quite sure. We'll see. Alright, but there was something in this book. I had taken a photo of it and I wanted to make sure I pulled it back up. Because basically, because it had been so long in between streams and all that kind of stuff, I couldn't easily find, like, my previous screenshots, so I went back through my phone, gathered up all my screenshots, put them in an album so that I could find them easier, and one of the ones I came across was this, and I think this is probably the answer to the puzzle that we were missing, and I think it's a good jumping off point. So this, I believe, is this is Ellie, and we're in Ellie's office, so I believe this is Ellie's, like, employee ID or whatever it is, and then there's, like, this, and each set equals 21. I think it's solely because we played Blueprints in between, and it's hard to beat that game. Yeah, it's really hard to come from that game and be like, ooh, I can't wait to play this. I don't think this one's as bad as my brain is trying to tell me it is. It's been hard to get back into. So let's get, like, a little bit of momentum going. Let's solve some puzzles. But I think this is what it is. I think each one has to equal, what did I say, 21? I feel like we're going to need a pretty big number in the middle. And so I feel like this will have to be the smallest number. So 12 plus 1 is 13. So this has to be 8, right? Did I do that right? Right, 12 plus 8 is 20 and then 1. Okay, cool. So that's 21. Because I think we're going to need the biggest possible number here because we're going to have a bunch of other lower numbers. Although, wait, no, pause. It can't be that. It can't be that. Because we have a 13. We have a 13 here. I forgot about that. So it'll have to be, what did I have in there? 8. 12 plus 7. Yeah, okay. So there we go. So that's 21. Now I'm going to have to put, I don't know if it matters what I put where. It just says each one has to equal 21, right? So I guess let me do these crossways ones. 7 plus 9 is 16. Plus 5. 4 plus 7 is 11. So 10. Let's see, 13 plus 7, and then 1 on the other side. And then 11 Oh, my nose is really itchy. 11 plus 7 is 18 and 3, and then, like, what, I need, like, 8 and 6, or... Oh, I see the issue. I probably need these to be 21 as well. Okay, alright. Hang on. Does that music seem, like, weirdly loud? Hang on. Even for me, I feel like, and I have... There goes some of the effects.
It's locked. It's locked.
Okay. That's a little better for me. Let me know if that's too low, actually. Hang on. Because I have the game audio down on stream very low. Sometimes it's so hard to, like, balance those out. To where, like, I'm hearing things well, you guys are hearing things well. Alright, sorry. 12 plus 7 is 9. Plus 2 is 21. Okay, and then let's go ahead and do these. So this was 16, so I said 5. And this was 4 plus 7 is 11. So I need 10, right? Okay. So now I think these got to equal 21. Okay. That makes more sense. So I need some kind of small number over here. Because I got 2 big numbers. And the question, too, would be, like, where can I put... I feel like I'd have to put this 13 in between the smallest numbers, right? Because 13 plus 4... 13 plus 2... Because they're going to need the most help in getting to 21. And consequently, this will be the next smallest numbers. Okay, alright, so 1 plus 12 is 13. Right? Plus... I can't do simple math. Yeah, plus 8. Okay. And then 8 plus 7... I hate doing math. 15... 6. So let's check this out. So 6 plus 2, let's see, that's 15. Yeah, that's 21. Okay, cool. Great. Got that. And then I probably need, wait a second here. $13 plus 4 is 17. So something's not quite right here. So let me put these 2 back. Let me switch these locations. Alright. So otherwise it doesn't quite have enough. Let's see. What did I say? 13 plus 2. So more like that. So 8 plus 10 is 18 plus 3. And then 3 plus 5. Yeah, okay. There we go. There we go. Woo!
I thought we hated each other.
That scared me for a second.
going on
Hello! Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hello! Coming at you live from the Pink Pony Club. How's it going, Medio? How's it going, readers? Hi, everybody. For anybody who doesn't know me, and I can't imagine it's too many people, hi, I'm Paris, aka Cardboard Spaceship, and I'm playing Deadly Device. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't really know, what I do for Tuesday, I do Tuesdays. Thank you so much for redeeming your daily zoomies, Owen and Celeb. 8 zoomies. I rocked the puzzle? Okay, good. Thank you. I finally found... thank you for the zoomies. This is fun. I was going back through all my pictures of screenshots that I've taken, and so it was nice to be able to, like, find a hint about this puzzle that I'd been suffering on. For anybody who doesn't know, I am doing a blind senior playthrough. So I have never played most Nancy Drew games. The one exception to that. Hello, everybody with the zoomies. This is fun. Paris is playing now, but not Blueprints. Yes. Oh, you immediately got an ad break. Shoot. Sorry about that, The fact that I'm behind someone in Zoomies is crazy. I've been here longer than anyone. Yes, but Owen has been, like, on top of it. Thank you for the hydration time. Anybody who wants to drink some water, feel free to hydrate. It's good for you. My Zoomies! But yeah, so I think I'm playing through all the Nancy Drew games in order. The only ones I had played prior to doing that were part of White Wolf of Icicle Creek, and I have played Ghost of Thornton Hall, but it has been many years. I played it when I was sick, and I think I played it all through in one go, so I don't remember most of it. Other than that, everything else has been a blind playthrough, meaning I've never played the game before, and I am playing them all on Senior Detective for the first time. So, it's fine. How hard can it be? So we're playing Deadly Device. Part of the problem with this game is that I took a big break in playing it. So I played Blueprints for like several weeks in a row. And so now I'm kind of getting back into this game, but I have no idea what's going on. Last time I remember we like got locked in the lab somehow, and I had to crawl through a lot of vents, and it was really hard, and I had to map out the vents, which is I think ridiculous. But we eventually did it. So now we're out and we're investigating Ellie's cell phone, I think. All right, so Ellie got New York on the phone. I'll conference you in. Can't right now. Fine, I'll handle it. Can you meet up tonight? Mason. Get yourself under control. No, not until after my work's finished. Your stupid schedule. Make it early AM. Okay. Yeah, why is Mason the worst human being? Palo Alto said no. Big surprise. Chicago group? You work on Chicago. Their lead researcher hates me. Everybody hates you, Mason. Because you were awful to her. Agreed. Okay, fine. I'll do it. Yeah, feel free to lurk if you guys, if anybody needs to go do post-streamies stuff, post-raid stuff, please feel free to go take a break, go chill out, leave me on in the background if you want to. I'll be here. We're not finishing this game anytime soon, I don't think. Mason is a character. Mason and Mason's Wet Hole are both characters. Freaking Mason. Alright, that's the only thing I remember about this game is Mason's Wet Hole. And the fact that was not the right password or clue. Devastating. Chicago says, maybe they seem leery. Ooh, I'm too scared to be super rich. Chicago. Mason's the one person that would suck the life force out of me. Yeah, like, I feel like anytime you have a job and you have, like, a... Mason's Wet Hole was wild. It was so good. But yeah, if you ever had, like, that one person at, like, your job where you're just like, nope, it's this person. It's this person. Yeah, I think, spoiler alert for anybody who's never played this game before, but there's, like, a little thing where you get a bunch of letters and you gotta, like, scramble them up. And it's supposed to say, like, Tesla's, spoiler alert, supposed to say, like, Tesla's wet hole, or not wet, Tesla's hometown, but instead I was trying to unscramble it, and I made it say Mason's Wet Hole, but that was obviously not the answer to unscrambling it, but that, for a hot minute, was all that I was able to spell, and it was, oh no, in my brain, it's stuck inside there. They said there are holes in the theory. Mason sees she knows about the wet holes. Okay, so what's going on here? So they're talking, okay, Palo Alto, as far as I'm aware, I thought they did nuclear energy. Chicago, like, are they trying to talk to, like, other labs, maybe? Okay, but there are holes in the theory. If you can't understand the material, just say so. I'm Mason. I'm a big butt face. Yes, that's the face. That's the face we should all give Mason. Yeah, Emilio walked into the middle of the puzzle. It was a giant word document. Still dying thinking about it. I was trying to unscramble it. Okay, they're all national labs. Yeah, it's just, oh yeah, that's true. It is clipped. I think, was it, I can't remember. Did I clip it? I think I clipped it. Dr. Bob would like to maybe work in a national lab some point, so I know where all of them are. Yeah, I think our, like, nearest one is Sandia National Laboratory. That's one that we have here in New Mexico. Well, to be fair, we have a lot of laboratories in New Mexico. People like to do a lot of testing here. All right, anyway, if there are holes now, nothing we can do. Should have thought of that when Nico was alive. I'm dead. Yeah. Never forget Mason's wet hole. In memoriam. Well, we didn't. So now it's on you. I hope he's the villain in the end. I don't know who it's going to be, but just for fun, I hope it's Mason. All right, well, we didn't. So now it's on you. I've got enough on my plate. And I don't? Fine. I'll take care of everything you can't handle, as usual. Nice comeback. Okay, what did I learn? All I learned was Mason's still a butt phase. and that they're talking to other laboratories. Is that all I was supposed to learn? Tell me that's not what I did that puzzle for. What? Killing me, game. Never forget. Okay. So last time we played, I thought, like, I got locked in... Oh, also, do this stuff, because he sucks. Always mess up all of his things. Well, like, last we played, we got locked in the lab, and, like, I thought...
Watch out for people.
Literally everybody in this game is weird people. Every time. But I thought we got locked in the lab, and I thought Ellie was also locked in the lab, but we, like, haven't seen her. Okay, what's her face? Ryan isn't here. So now what do I do? Find out why Mason was in the lab
That's
after
done.
hours? Oh, is it? Obviously it's done.
Check.
Oh, I investigated Ryan? Cool. Oh, crap, I missed the raid. Raid! Hi, bud. Welcome. Investigate Ryan's threats against Nico. We did
Check.
that. That I do remember. I have not done this.
Haven't done that.
And clearly haven't solved the case. Okay, cool. Is Angry Security Man here?
Yeah, what?
He is.
Do you know why Mason and Ellie would be spending time together? I thought they hated each other.
I have a theory.
Oh,
What is it?
Secret.
you're the worst. You know what? Why is everyone in this game rude? That's the thing. That's the thing. You try and sit down and you're like, I'm going to enjoy a Nancy Drew game today. Hey, guess what? I'm not going to tell you anything. Screw you. And I'm like, thanks, game. Way to make this fun.
Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So he has nothing to say. I don't know where Ellie is. Nobody's, like, in here, right? There's still this weird bird. I don't know what you do, bird, but I'm gonna find out one of these days. Yeah, somebody has died. Somebody who's supposedly, like, a friend of yours. Or acquaintance, at the very least. What's that? Oh, I already did this. Because I've eaten some candy bars. I get them Cocoa Kringles. Well, last time I think I ate the Cocoa Kringle dark one. Utter Pops? Can't tell if that would be good or bad. Okay. What was I doing in the... Nope, that's not the lab. Yummy candy. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. They probably have been, like, stuck in the lab. It's cold outside and snowing. Like, they're stuck in here and they haven't seen sunlight or touched grass in a long time. They're probably just all angry people. Or maybe this is the only place that'll hire angry people. Because if they had any jobs where they had to interact with actual real-life citizen people, like, they would, like, be fired immediately. Alright. This is the mini one.
Something must be broken.
Okay, but what's broken, Nancy? I have all these freaking cat parts. What's the unknown card?
Something must be broken.
I don't remember. Oh, maybe I need to put the unknown card in the security office. Okay, I got the chemicals out of here. I know what solution I need. I have a formula in a bottle. I have a silicone wafer. Or what I do with this, I don't know. Is this just a fun machine to look at? Ooh, you worked on your cross stitch today? Sweet. This is the 3D printer, right? Now, last time, what is titles? Curl up with some good books. Condemned Elephant's Name, V equals IR, Tesla's Good Friend, Element 74, Incorrect Radio Patent Holder. Oh. Do I need to figure this out? I mean, obviously yes, but curl up with some good books. Sagramore's Fellow Knight. Oh, I'm excited to see what you've gotten done. I really want to, like, stitch all those photos together at some point and just, like, see a progression of, like, how it's going. It's so cool, though. And I'm impressed that you're taking on a project that large. Although, if I remember correctly, I don't know if you knew it was going to be that large when you got it. And then it was like, surprise, it's humongous. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, I thought I had to, like, put in, like, a copy of it or something. Okay, I printed this thing. And then it was like, you gotta wait forever for that to be done. Okay. So, wait, hang on. What's that noise? Where is my Kindle? I thought I had... Is that just normal printer noises? Hang on a hot second. I'm gonna step to the side because I can't find my Kindle. Aha! I found it. It was behind the green screen. On the ground behind me. Found it. I thought I'd had it set to the side, but I think it got shifted back when I put up the green screen today. All right. Well, let's see here. Wait, where are these notes from? I don't know. All right. Okay, so let's see here. So I feel like we have to find all these things. Okay, so a condemned... I don't know if I have a picture of this. I'm sure I do, but... A condemned elephant's name. What elephant? Okay. Tesla's Good Friend. There's, like, books about Tesla around here somewhere, right? It's really quite humongous. I did not expect it to be quite so big. Sagramore's Fellow Knight. I wonder if that's in Ellie's book. I wonder if there's stuff here, though. Tesla's Good Friend? Let's see. I know we've read all these books before, but I don't remember. Wizard of Menlo Park. Thomas Edison faced off against Wizard of the West, Nikola Tesla. Okay, this is DC. Power plant. Would this have the 1983... I don't see anything about it. Columbian Expo site. Incorrect radio patent. Let's see. I'm just gonna read it. In the 1880s, it's been long enough. In the 1880s, the Battle of Electrifying Proportions was being waged. Battle of the Currents. The Wizard of Menlo Park, Thomas Edison, faced off against Wizard of the West, Nikola Tesla, in a contest to power the 20th century. By 1882, Thomas Edison had established direct current, DC, as the standard for electrical transmission. Beginning with the Pearl Street... What are all these noises? Oh, add jail. That's okay. We're just reading a book. Beginning with the Pearl Street power plant in New York, Edison and his company soon had a virtual monopoly of the market. DC system had its flaws, notably the inability to transmit electricity further than a mile without... Oh, the zoom! Get them daily zoomies. Without losing power, customers knew and trusted the Edison name. When Nikola Tesla filed patents for his alternating current motors and power transmission, it caught the eye of industrialist George Westinghouse. Westinghouse was Edison's rival and immediately recognized the potential of Tesla's inventions. AC permitted voltage to be raised or lowered as needed, making it possible to send electricity across great distances without the power loss suffered on a DC system. Edison quickly realized the threat AC represented to his DC monopoly, began a publicity campaign against AC, claiming it could be dangerous, even deadly. Edison's company also made demonstrations using AC to electrocute innocent animals. Oh my goodness. Oh, from stray dogs and cats to the circus elephant. This must be the condemned circus elephant's name? Oh no, Topsy. Oh no. Maybe I didn't read this book. This is terrible. Okay, demonstrations ultimately led to the development of the electric chair. Oh, great. Thanks, Edison. Battle came to a head, at the World's Columbian Exposition in 1893, when Edison and Westinghouse vied for the right to illuminate the expo. Westinghouse won the bid, and 100,000 people watched as President Grover Cleveland switched on the lights at the Chicago. Okay. Okay. This one, 2, 3, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Columbian Expo site was in Chicago. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's see. Awe-inspiring sight. Over the course of the exposition, more than 27 million people experienced the wonder of an AC illuminated world. Though Edison continued to promote DC after Chicago, he knew it was a lost cause. Westinghouse and Tesla had won the battle of the currents. Edison killed an elephant for business? This is crazy. You didn't see the spaceship, but I heard it, and that's good enough for now. Oh no, I hope my spaceship is up and running. I'll have to check it. Okay. Wow, I hated having to read that next to a 3D printer that was on. But maybe that's just me. There was a book in here earlier. Oh yeah, also, can we... Okay, this puzzle... Okay, for some unknown reason... Not unknown reason, it wasn't wrong thought. Okay, last time when we were trapped in this lab, my brain said, if you solve this, this is the solution to getting out of the lab. It wasn't, but I did solve the puzzle, and I took a picture of the solution because we were on that timer, and time kept running out so fast. But that wasn't how I was supposed to do the puzzle, and that's okay. We figured it out. It's going to be alright. But I did take a picture of it after I'd solved it. Well, I took a picture of it in several stages because it was taking me so long to solve, and that timer was so short. The timer where I was supposed to be, like, in the vents, but I wasn't. Okay. So I'm just going to go through and solve this. Yeah, we did eventually escape. But it was not by solving this puzzle. That's for darn sure. Which is sad because I worked really hard on this puzzle. And Susie was here hanging out. It was good times. Alright. I feel right now like I'm cheating, but it is, to be fair, much nicer to do this puzzle not being timed. Whoop. And I'm glad I took a picture of it too. That way I don't have to re-solve this thing again.
All done.
There we
now
go.
It's time to etch the design.
Am I etching? Oh. Okay. Okay, get out of here. I didn't mean to click on you. Okay. So then it was like, oh, how did I... Oh, right, here we go. Okay, that takes half a day to complete. So that should be done when I switch time over. Here is the circuit. Aha, here it is. Okay. 1. Etching solution tank. Okay. Oh, wait. Process begins by adding the etching solution to the etcher. Care must be taken to match the correct developer solution to the wafer material. Okay, cool. I think I did that right. Image loaded onto the image tray. Number 2. Where will be exposed to light? 3. After loading a blank wafer at 3, then I push the start button, and this takes half a day. Okay, so formula. Circuit design. Wafer. Start. Okay. Hello, Pious Private Eye. How are you? Yeah, that's true. I did already solve it. It's not like I looked it up. At least I'm not being... It was so frantic when we did it all those times being timed. Sort of here while I clean the bedroom. You're getting so much done today. It's amazing. Alright, so that's doing something. Now, what do I... Okay. I can still get in there. Oh no, do I still have that map? I don't remember where the vent map is that I drew. Alright, now here is lab with big coil. Now, what do you need from me? You need the thing I'm 3D printing. Okay, and I had put a bunch of circuits in here. Trash the bedroom in the process of starting to clean it. So now I have no choice but to finish. I like to be doing nothing. Oh, I feel that. There's a lot, especially since we just like moved into our new house. There's a lot of times where I'm like, man, I really need to like organize all this stuff, but I could dump it in our spare room. Is there anything in here to do? Ellie's notes on Tesla coil safety. Choose level, power on. Okay, I don't think I can do any of this until I have the machine fixed. Oh! Okay. Well, in reality, I don't know if I should be doing any of this. Okay, it's not even working yet, so. Yeah, we did that. Then we had another kid, needed out of the spare room because I wanted the kid out of my room. Yeah. And then it's like, for me, it's a lot of like shifting piles around where it's like, okay, all right, for example, today I was like, okay, I'm cleaning the kitchen. I've got a bunch of tools on this like side part of the kitchen counter. I'm gonna take all these tools, I'm gonna put them in the spare room. In a couple days, I'm gonna be like, okay, I need to clean the spare room. Let's move stuff out of here so I can get it all organized. And so I feel like all I'm really doing is shifting piles of stuff around. All right, so we've got 2 things cooking. They're gonna take half a day. I think maybe let's switch the time and see what happens. Haven't even gotten dressed today. Helped chop veggies for dinner. But like all I did today was lay in bed and cross stitch. That sounds like the literal dream. That sounds like a dream. Oh wait, this book. Okay, Life and Times of Tesla. Let's see. What did I need? What other info? Okay, condemned elephant's name. Maybe we need Tesla's good friend. Tesla's good friend. Okay, that's about George Westinghouse again. Okay, War of the Currents, great. Oh, right. Okay, we need the incorrect radio patent holder. I wonder if it's Marconi. Just Marconi, maybe? Got excited because I found a baby monitor, but it was not the correct baby monitor. Oh, no. Oh, no. You're like, get so excited, like, yay! Sadness. Oh, that sucks. Alright, I'm gonna write down Marconi. In parentheses, I'll put Guglielmo. Guglielmo Marconi. Okay, so he was... Yeah, he's the incorrect radio patent holder. Okay. Let's see. Oh, he had only a few close friends, one of whom was Mark Twain. Okay. Sure. Okay. Oh, also, do I have the book on... This is on Tesla coils. No, maybe this isn't it. Okay, we gotta find more books. Or I gotta remember where they are. I'm sure we've seen them before. Alright, maybe we go back over to the lab. And he's not here, right? Because it's, yeah. Okay. Oh!
Oops. Guess I'll have to try again.
What? What? Okay. It made a blob. What is this? Is this just stuff? What is this circuit for? What is this for? Why did I make this? Do you want this? You don't want this? Okay, I thought you might want this. You don't want that. Do you want this? You wanted that! Wait. Excuse me? Have I seen music notes anywhere?
No, God! No!
No!
Please, no!
I don't-
No! No! No!
I don't have anything about this. What does this mean? Okay, I don't actually want to listen to all that. Okay, alright, erase all. Okay. This is just a tiny Tesla coil that plays music at different frequencies. Fun, but why? Fun, but why? What? Okay. Alright, everybody. What's that noise? I hate the noises in this game. Alright, everybody tuck that away in the back of your brain. For later? More goddamn puzzle. I know, right? Like, I don't... What do I do with the tiny Tesla coil that plays music? Let's go see how angry Mason is today. I'd love to do some investigating. I don't even know why I'm doing any of this. Not any of this, but like... Why am I messing with the Tesla coils when I know it killed a man?
Hey,
What were you and Ellie doing spending time together?
we weren't.
I know for a fact you were.
Yeah,
For
I
a
want to question
fact?
people, but these people
Well,
don't
I
answer
know for a
questions.
fact. You're wrong.
Well, I know for a fact
Let
that
me
you're
get back
a jerk.
to work.
Oh my gosh.
Back already? If you'd like, I could draw you a conversational exit map.
These people make this game
Is
unfun.
this your card?
I feel like they wanted to
Mine
like
has my
give you a
name
little
on it.
pushback, but
You were here the
I
other
think they
night.
went too far. I don't know.
So
maybe
what
it's
if I
just me.
was?
I hope you did it.
Someone attacked me.
You think it's me?
No, God!
It wasn't, okay?
No, God, please, no! 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 No!
It's so true. Yeah. Why do you
Why
seem
do
so
you
nervous?
seem so nervous?
Shouldn't I be if someone's attacking people?
You look a little upset.
Ah.
What? Don't smile at me.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Don't growl at me and then smile at me, you gigantic butt.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Alright, Ellie's phone's gone. So I guess that's something. Unfortunately, I can't get into her office now to read the book. Yeah, those are the noises and faces we should be making. Like, everybody sucks here. Everybody sucks. What's Ryan up to? She probably sucks too. She's not the worst, but she's not
I
great
was
either.
locked in the photo lab. I think someone tried to kill me.
The air was off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to crawl out the vent.
No one was trying to kill you.
Okay, and?
How can you be so sure?
The only one who knew about the air cycling off was me.
At least she's cute.
I'm working on the vent system. If someone locked you in, they weren't trying to kill you.
Then what were they trying to do?
I don't know. But I'll
What?
make sure the air stays on.
What?
Still, be careful out there.
What? So you're the only one who knows about the vent cycling, and I got locked in there, and then they turned off, so I had no air. And you're saying you're the only one who knows anything about that? Is that what you're telling me here, Ryan?
Goodbye.
Bye.
Just saying. She probably did it. Okay. So, like, here we go. Now what, right? I've talked to Mason. He sucks. I talked to Ryan. She kind of sucks.
Yes.
Bye.
See you later.
Like, now what? Because my thing is a blob, and I can't get into either. It was on Ellie's computer or Mason's computer. Somebody's computer has the thing that I use to make blobs, not blobs. Yeah, she said it's less than Mason and Gray, but like not enough. So like now what? I got this thing I don't know what to do with. I already did this. Alright, safety shower. Alright, that's my this is my blob making machine. I gotta find more books. What else do I need? I need element 74. Oh, wait, the periodic table's around here somewhere, right? Oh, it's out in the hallway. Or is it? No, it's here. No, that's a bad copy. Oh, who can we call? That's right. It's like Deirdre. Everybody sucks in this game. Frank and Joe Hardy, and then the co-owner of this lab. Let's call Deirdre, I guess. Be like, hey, somebody tried to kill me.
What's up?
Hang on.
I better get going.
Bye.
I will talk to you in a second, Deirdre, but I'm going to get out of this lab first because I cannot deal with noises while we're talking on the phone.
What's up?
Do you know any forensic techniques for dealing with shredded papers?
Shredded
There's this
papers?
thing called tape. It's sticky. You'll like it. It lives in a little house that looks like an upside-down comma with tiny little teeth.
Okay, she's a little bit funny. Shredded papers? What do I need to know about shredded papers? Do we have shredded papers somewhere? Oh, no, I don't remember that. Okay.
I got a text from Ryan. Did you give my number away?
No. I did post it online, like a whole bunch.
Why would you do that,
What?
Deirdre?
Why?
Because I assumed it would be hilarious. But don't lecture me or anything, because
This
my
woman.
dad already did, and that totally counts. Ryan must be good with computers, because that was a while back. I am frankly surprised it
Interesting.
took you this long to figure it out.
Oh my god, Deirdre, you suck. Oh, I don't want to say I'm a little stuck on the case.
Someone knocked me out and locked me in the photo lab.
That is the least shocking thing ever. You do realize that, right?
I suppose that's what I get for calling you with this problem.
Yeah. Hey, you know, you should volunteer at one of those neurological study places, because you have been knocked out a lot, my friend.
Honestly,
I'll keep that in mind.
she's not
Maybe
wrong.
not the safest place to keep it, in your case.
I better get going.
See ya!
Yeah, don't post people's private information, Deirdre. People are gonna track me down. It's dangerous.
Hi.
But I think the fact that I feel like it was an interesting design choice for the people of this game to be like, okay, we're gonna put in some characters who suck, and we're also gonna give you Deirdre. Yeah, Nancy probably could use a brain scan. She's not wrong though.
Something weird is going on. Mason and Ellie are actually working together.
Don't they hate each other?
I thought so.
Either they're lying, or they've got some strong outside motivation to put aside their differences.
They're working together.
Yeah, exactly.
in
Give me back
secret.
Bess and George. Like, give me
So,
one
you think
friend.
Corporate espionage?
Which I guess the Hardy
Could
Boys.
be.
Kind
There's
of.
a lot of money to be made with this work. But are they taking advantage of the situation?
Or was this the plan all along? I wish I knew.
Yeah, that's no wondering if they're just like selling their information to other labs. Gray was shredding something?
Gray was
I
shredding
don't remember
something.
any of that.
Oh, you know you have
But-
to look into that. Shredded documents are the best. They're the perfect blend of puzzles and sticking your nose into someone else's business. I recommend you
Yeah,
use
Ned
tape.
would be good.
Last time I didn't, someone had an allergy attack and sneezed away an hour's worth of work. It was both gross and infuriating.
That would be sad. What's a
Joe.
rapid prototyper?
Have you ever used a rapid prototyper?
You mean a 3D
Oh.
printer? That's an awful name. It doesn't even make sense, but yes, they're pretty cool.
Mine
Any
keeps turning
advice
into
on
a
how
blob.
to use one?
Sure. It's all about following the steps. You've got to make the design,
Right.
send it to the machine,
Did that.
find the prototyper, and
Yes.
start the fabrication process.
Okay.
Then you wait.
I did, and it gave me a blob.
That's just you.
Bye.
Did I
See
make
ya.
the thing wrong, and that's why it's a blob? Okay. Now, I can't get in unless it's whatever time it's supposed to be. Okay. So I need to make it the other time. I need to make it nighttime. So that I can make another thing for the 3D printer, and so that I can get Gray out of his office. And I need tape. So I probably need to bring the pieces. I need to, like, get them and bring them here, I imagine. Okay. What's this? Oh. Okay. I'm seeing it now. So there's Topsy. V equals IR. Sorry, I'm going down that list of books. So the condemned elephant's name is Topsy. V equals IR. Now is that, so that's like a formula for something like resistance, or, you know what I mean? Like something. Circuit analysis. Ohm's law. It's probably like Ohm's law is probably what it is. Oh, you think V equals IR was on the binary fact sign? Okay. Tesla's good friend is Mark Twain. Oh, complete short stories of Mark Twain. Element 74. Zoopraxisco. Tungsten. Okay, I took an inorganic chemistry class one time. I was supposed to do like a whole report on the element tungsten. Never did it. I did end up failing the class because it sounded awful. And it was awful. Okay, and then Marconi, and then Chicago, and then Sagramore's Fellow Knight is probably this one about Lancelot. So I don't even think we need to actually physically go look at them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Journal. Mid-fall. Oh, we got another Nico journal. Alright, Faraday's cage is starting to fail. Why did they put me in there then? I've sent materials request to Victor. Okay, Victor's the co-owner. May need to refabricate the cage before winter. Ellie should be made aware of the issue, of course. As long as it's only the two of us using the coil, it should hold for a while longer. Is it a floppy disk? It looks like an SD card. Yeah, it looks like an SD card to me. Because I think it's small, because they put it into the little, like, audio player on the desk. Reminder, call Victor, have him expedite the materials before something disastrous happens. Yeah, no crap. Need photosensitive paint, Faraday materials, magnets, USB drives. Science desk at Tribune, fabricating stories. Wait, Science desk at Tribune, fabricating stories about my work, add to media blacklist. What research materials are missing today? Keep a closer watch on Ellie. But it wasn't Ellie, right? It was Mason who was stealing
What
stuff?
was Nico working on? Is this some sort of code?
Unfortunately, these all look like music notes. But what is the rest of this? These are all like other letters. This is just A through G. So these look more like music note type things. Some of these are capital, some of them are lowercase. And then there's... Oh. Okay, are we supposed to spell something in every box? So is it like... It's not like 9, like I need the 9th letter, because none of these is 9. 6, 2, 7. This is... Or... What? Am I looking at? Alright, let's go listen to the thing. Maybe the diary will give us some kind of clue. Because by itself, I don't know that I can, yeah. There we go. Okay.
Friday. The hours have gone negative this week. The news of the announcement has gone far beyond what I wanted. I've lost control over it, and we're not ready. Gray's been helping me comb through all the unsuitable work. I've had to step up my own security. I can't be too careful now. The mood in the lab has been tense for a long time, but there has been a shift.
Wow, that was a impassioned reading of those lines by this voice actor.
A sudden calmness to my enemies as of late, as if they're planning something. Paranoia has always come creeping into the back reaches of my mind when I stretch myself too far, but I've not been overextended. Quite the opposite. Everything has been going smoothly with the energy project. This, I fear, isn't paranoia.
Maybe it's also just bad writing.
I find myself unable to trust anyone here, but I can't leave the work. Not until it's announced. There's electricity in everything, but we don't know how to see it because we perceive it to be scarce. Always looking for exotic solutions.
Shout out to this video,
Exotic
he's
and
incredible.
costly. Victor once warned me to take it easy with the announcement. The world economy is built on expensive energy. To flood the market could cause a collapse, but to continue to hide the resources we have, to deprive those who need them, I see why Tesla liked his pigeons. They fly only where they're directed, and never question the effect the beating of their wings will have on the skies and the world below.
I think it's supposed to be intense but logical to the point of semi-emotionless. You feel like it fits. I mean, I can kind of see him, but it just... I guess in my mind, I could also see that this... No, that's 4x3, not 4x4. Okay. Alright, well... That was unhelpful. But I feel like maybe like on his own, he could be like a little more passionate maybe. I don't know, maybe you're right. I guess it kind of does fit in, but it's also kind of like, bleh. It makes me not excited to figure out who killed this man. I intensely do not care. Alright, so you said this looks like some kind of cipher? Is it Vinegra? Vinegra cipher? I don't know what this is. And it's upsetting that I don't feel like those audio things held any clues. So is it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. ETO. Nailed it. Absolutely crushed it. Okay, so where's the book that teaches me about certain ciphers? Like, this game... I don't like it. Yeah, let's go talk to some people. Let's print another thing. So I can be disappointed in that blob too. I feel like this game really... Maybe it's giving me the resources and I've forgotten where they are or something, but... This game could be more helpful. Was something about Ohm's Law on this binary poster? I'm just curious. I don't see anything on here. Alright, Alright, Ellie,
what are you doing?
What? Oh, it's still the other time. I thought it was still the other. I thought I'd made it. I thought I had changed the time. Let's change the time to be other people. Make it nighttime again, I guess. Yeah, here's that periodic table of the elements. Where are you? 74 tungsten. Alright. Yeah, I agree. Like, I also feel like I'm much more negative about this game, and I can't figure out why. Is it because it's not good? Am I holding some kind of, like, inherent bias against it? Because I really don't care about, like, the subject matter or find it nearly as interesting as I did, like, Ancient Egypt, which seemed cooler, or... Yeah, I don't know. Is it because I'm interspersing it with a game that's clearly much better than Near Cipher? Their solution mechanism makes no sense. Well, then probably not that. Also, I really want to beat this game. I really want to beat Mason's high score on this before I go to bed next time. I really want to try doing that and messing up all his stuff. Alright, you in here?
What do you want?
I get the sense Nico was protecting you. Why?
Couldn't read his mind then, still can't now.
And of course, to be fair,
I'll
also...
let you go.
Bye.
Is that his paper shredder? I think there's something... Yeah, he sucks. He doesn't deserve his high score. I feel like there's also something about... I don't know. Are there more good Nancy Drew games? Now, that's a thing. That's a bold question to ask, I think. And what I mean by that is, obviously, I think everybody has the opinion that the newest two really aren't that great in comparison to the rest of them. I don't know how many good ones I have coming up, because I feel like most people talk about, when they talk about Nancy Drew games, I hear a lot of people talk about the older games in general. And, like, for me, it's like, yes, like, I loved Secret of Shadow Ranch. That's my favorite, you know? I liked it. And I don't know. Oh, Thornton Hall is one of your top 3? Okay. Yeah, I agree. Like, the thing is, like, these puzzles, I don't understand, like, why I'm doing them or why they're here or what I'm getting from it. Like, they feel like they're shoehorned in a little bit. And I can't tell if it's just, like, some of these newer games just aren't as good, or I don't know, but I don't feel like I've ever heard of, what was the one Media was playing, the Shattered Medallion? Never heard of, like, I don't hear people talk about that. Silent Spy, I think, was one of the others. Don't hear people talking about that. I don't hear anybody being like, The Deadly Device is my favorite game, or like a lot of these newer ones. So I don't know, is it just because we have like a nostalgia factor, especially for people who played these? But I didn't play it when I was younger. Like, these games are all pretty much brand new to me, so it's because Shattered Medallion is a fever dream of a game. Yeah, and is it just that these newer games aren't as good? I couldn't even tell you. The only reason I know the names of Silent Spy and Shattered Medallion is because I've seen Medio has been playing through them, and he's like a couple games ahead of me now. And I could not tell you what game comes after that. I have no clue, because I feel like nobody talks about them. So I don't know. Or is it just me? But yeah, there's very little cohesion in this game, and very few clues that lead forward. And I feel like I can't figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I don't know why I'm fixing the coil. Like, I couldn't tell you. And for me, as the player, it's like, well, what am I even... Why am I playing this game? Right? Like, what's the driving factor? I mean, I guess the driving factor is trying to figure out who killed this man, but I can't figure out why I'm doing these certain tasks and how they're going to lead me there. Shadow Ranch is still so great. Yeah, yeah. The games aren't giving us any info about why we're doing what we're doing or what it has to do with the mystery in any way. And that's the thing. You know, Shorty's like, hey, I need you to do chores before you can go riding out on Bob. Collect me some vegetables, start the fire, decorate a cake, We got stuff to do around the farm. And I'm like, okay, cool. It's a ranch, right? I gotta work so that I can then go do the things. And in my spare time, when I'm not doing chores on the ranch, collecting eggs, whatever, and like in order to collect eggs, I gotta fix a basket. That makes logical sense to me. Whatever I'm doing here does not. Like, it just doesn't. All right, I'm pushing this button. Alright, now I need shredded papers. Are they these? Oh, cat part.
The kill switch for the Tesla coil.
I don't. Okay.
Why does
How
Gray
can
have
she identify that? How does she know what that is? I
gotta
wouldn't.
tape this back together.
Alright. Okay, you know, here's the thing though. Taping papers back together, that's a thing I understand. Okay, I heard him shredding papers, and it's super suspicious. I gotta tape these back together. That is a logical sequence of events. Indeed.
I need to figure out what was on this page before Gray shredded it.
Okay, are we right click to rotate? Of course we are. Why wouldn't we be? Alright. Alright, everybody else get out of here. Oh, okay, so... Okay, put the writing right side up. I'm just kind of moving everything that's not got red on it out of here for a second. So I can focus on some stuff. Although, I probably should at least turn some of these the right way up. Wait, get over there. Alright, that one's weird. I don't know what's up with that. Alright. So my hot take on this is they got too confident in us as gamers to find the connections. Yeah, that is great. Yeah, have confidence in us, but like, yeah, hang on, let me read the rest of the thing. I still need to know what Nancy knows. Yeah, and how she found it out. She shouldn't be explaining the puzzles to us with no context. Golden Era games were good in part because they flowed so naturally in both clues and storytellings. Later games focused too hard on telling an interesting, or not interesting, not necessarily good story. Yeah, the puzzles do not seem natural in this game. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know anything about electricity. Like prior to reading that book about the Battle of the Currents, I couldn't tell you I don't know whether we use AC or DC power here in the US at least. Could not have told you the answer to that because that is an area that I have zero knowledge. Okay. Right, cake. Nope. Okay. Core. There we go. All right. Start here and we'll work our way outward. No. Okay. Nancy does not find info. She needs to help us understand a solid chunk of the puzzles in these games. Yes. Weird info dump at the end of Kapuke, but like in snippets throughout. Yeah, it's just, yeah. I need information. I need to know why what I'm doing is important. And I don't know, it's just, it's weird. It's weird to me. All right, here's the other end of whatever this is that I'm looking at. All right, so those don't go together. Yeah, I don't know. These games just, they feel like a stretch, man. And I don't love it. Alright. Cool. Cool beans. Alright, now what have I got? So I've got this, and I've got whatever's going on down here. A diagram of something. That. What's the other part of that? No? No. Okay. Let's see. Something in the middle there. there's this. Nope, that's not that. Okay, here's another red piece. That looks like a little bit of something. Okay. Hang on, is this upside down? This is. I gotta remember like where the ground is. This one's upside down. Alright. These don't fit together. Okay. Sure, that's fine. Right, this looks like it has more ground in it. Okay. So let's see. So difficult because it's like, are these like different sides of something? All right. No. This is definitely like the edge of something. So is this like this side? All right. Also got these blue like lines that I can follow. There we go. That might help. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here's a piece that was like buried. That's probably the other piece of what I'm looking for here. There we go. That's looking pretty good. Nope. I knew there was something missing. I just didn't know where. Alright. So now we're getting somewhere, maybe. Looks like it says adjust. No. Okay. Well, that's not what I thought was going to happen. That's okay. I look like it said right. Alright. Okay. H. I. K. Higher. Something possible. It says factor. Okay, there we go. Oh,
Got it.
got it.
Now to find a way to take this with me.
It's called tape, Nancy.
What was put into safekeeping? I'd better look into that.
What? Okay, this is, I guess, a diagram of a Tesla coil. Excessive corona and breakouts reduced. Electrostatic shielding levels now ideal. Possible military applications. Keep in place in safekeeping. So there's like 3 anchors on something. And it's like, what this one is 1 2 times clockwise. This one's like 1 time clockwise, and this is like half of a turn or 3/4 of a turn. Alright, reconfigure capacitors, sure. Adjust the gauge of copper, sure. Higher Q factor possible, lower RF. I don't know what any of this means. System calibrated to latest test settings. Sine wave generator indicating frequency nearing target range. Resonant circuits between primary and secondary causing some interference. Consider alternate options for combining or finding. Okay. Alright, whatever. I gotta find 3 anchors. Is that like his desk or something? I don't even... What doesn't look like his desk? Or this. Or this. I'm just gonna keep wandering around. Ah!
Yeah, what?
Okay,
Goodbye.
Bye.
I don't know, for some reason I didn't expect there to be in here and it scared me a little bit. Let me run upstairs real quick. I like his furniture set though. It's neat. It's weird, but it's neat. But why does he even bother wasting his money on pretty things? Shouldn't he be all business all the time?
Glad you made it through that lock-in. That could
yeah.
have been real bad.
Yeah, why did it happen?
What happened back there in the lab?
I don't know. You're lucky you got out. Really lucky.
Yeah. It was you, wasn't it, Ellie? I wanted to be Mason, but it was probably
Is
you.
this your card?
Nope.
Mason said it isn't his either.
Then it must just be an extra.
You just have extra cards to your secret lab lying around, is that right, Ellie? Yeah, why does she sound like she's threatening us? Right? She absolutely does. She's so antagonistic after we both theoretically just went through something. She probably, because she did it.
Why were you spending time with Mason? I thought you two didn't get along.
Yeah, I saw your cell phone. Why are you
We
texting?
have to meet up to coordinate experiments once in a while.
You and Mason are working on a project together. Something secret.
You're wrong.
Then you won't mind if I tell Victor what
Yeah.
you're up to?
How about that?
You'd be smart not to. He doesn't have patience for people stirring up the bottom of a river that's best kept still.
Okay, you'd be smart not to, but what if I do anyway? Because I have nothing to lose here, literally.
After Nico died, you left for a
Did
while.
she?
That's
this.
true.
Yeah, Victor's the guy who
Where did you
hired
go?
us, right? Like, that's why I'm
Home.
like, I think he'd want
You
us
mean
to tell us.
back to where you grew
if people
up?
are being weird.
Of course. I wouldn't call Colorado home.
Why not?
Between you and me, I'm looking to get out of here as soon as possible.
Then just leave, girl.
Why?
Ain't nobody keeping
Even
you
if
here.
what happened to Nico never happened, Colorado never welcomed me with open arms.
What does that mean? It's us, a piece of land.
Are you sure you don't have another reason for
Do you
wanting
secretly
to
have a
leave?
thing for Mason, but
Yes.
he doesn't have a thing for anybody?
I'm sure.
Maybe it's because you're so rude. Maybe it's because all of you are rude. Maybe it's because you never go outside. Maybe it's because everybody in this game sucks. See, that's the thing. Am I being overly negative, or does everybody in this game just suck? Hard to tell. Hard to tell.
When you left, I understand you took all of your work with you.
Like, there's
It's
something
my
about this game that
work.
just feels
I
negative.
need to keep it safe.
Keep it safe from whom? You work here.
it
They
safe
own the
from
stuff that you
whom?
do, I'm pretty sure.
I just meant in general.
Is somebody here like a military operative? Like, what are you doing? Is there a foreign secret agent in this laboratory? Ryan is one of my faves. She's kind of adorable. I don't like how easily she blows off stuff that happens to us, but like, there have been other games where the characters all sucked. Like what? Now I'm being antagonistic. It's rubbing off on me. And I wasn't this negative. Oh, maybe I just don't remember. But even if they were more negative, could it be that they had some kind of redeeming qualities to them? A little bit? They were a teeny bit likable? I don't know. I mean, I still hate Cuckoo, don't get me wrong, but I'm trying to think, like, for some reason, Ice comes to mind, White Wolf of Icicle Creek. It's like, I didn't really like Lou or Bill, but they were, like, kind of funny. Yanni was weird. Ollie was weird. Freddy kept throwing snowballs at me, but, like, I don't know, that game felt okay. Like, I don't know. How do I feel about... I'm going to be honest, I couldn't tell you how I feel about Message in a Haunted Mansion because it's been 1,000 years. I think I kind of like the spooky ones, though. Danger by Design, all super rude except the vendors. That is true. I don't think I like Danger by Design very much, honestly. But that feels like it was so long ago. You said Ice was like your least favorite. It is, but this feels worse. But I do kind of like the spooky vibes, but I also get a little scared. Like, I got kind of scared and spooked a lot during Shadow at the Water's Edge. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting more cynical as we go along, and I have more things to compare them to. Because, like, you know, like, for example, Secret of Shadow Ranch, right? Tex. Tex kind of sucks, sort of. I really like Tex. I think he's, like, really gruff, but he's clearly not, like, nice. But there's a little part where it's like, you can tell he really cares about those horses. And that, to me, is like a winner, right? But Tex isn't nice. Tex is, in general, kind of not nice to Nancy. So, but, like, I think Tex is great. I don't find anything endearing about any of these characters. The part of the problem, too, is because any motivations that they have or anything that's, like, going on with them feels like it is kept so secret? I don't know. I feel like I know nothing about these people. Like, they could replace these characters. They're not all that memorable in any way. Half the time, it takes me a while to remember what their names were. Versus, I can still rattle off the people from White Wolf of Icicle Creek because they felt a lot more memorable. Like, some dude who's like a skiing champion or whatever, and he's wearing like a silly blue and yellow suit all the time. Heck yeah. Like, I don't know. It's just tough. These people just feel very... Ugh. Okay.
What made you decide
Tell
to
me
come
more
back?
things that I
The police.
don't know if I care about.
Did they force you to come back?
They were persuasive. I don't know if they were going to force me back, and I really didn't want to find out.
Yeah, I never remember mean security guy's name, so yeah, he sucks, and nobody talks to us or gives us anything, or any amount of, like, yes, girl, give us nothing, is, like, all of these people. Yeah, Ryan's, like, somewhat memorable. She's kind of a goof. She's, like, the one redeeming character in this game. But I don't remember half of these people. I don't know. It's hard to care about characters when they give us pretty much nothing. So I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think, like, Haunting of Castle Malloy, right? There was, like, a whole, like, is it, like, there's a love triangle going on? Like, I was invested in like, the backstory of what's going on. I don't know. For some reason, this one's just not... And, like, I like Tomb of the Lost Queen just because it was also interesting to see, like, does this girl believe in aliens? Like, what's going on? And plus, I just really liked the, like, subject matter of, like, let's do ancient Egypt stuff. I like watching it have fun, and it's rough when I'm clearly not enjoying myself. It's just, this one isn't great. You could probably go most of the game without talking to Ellie and Mason. That's the thing. Their dialogue feels unimportant because it is. Like, I don't know why I'm clicking on these things because, I don't know, why did you come back? And she's like, the police. Did they make you? They were persuasive. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to find out anything, and I can't tell you anything.
What were you doing with Nico's things?
How did you find those?
Yeah, that's what I'm like, let's just play
hiding them?
this
Stay
and get through
out
it.
of my things, hun.
Oh, I
you
just
don't know
want
what
to
you're messing with.
smack her in the face. Like,
You never said why you hid some of Nico's work.
I'm not supposed to have them. but I see you get that.
Like, she was
If you
nice,
have
and
to
now she's
ask
just super
why
mean.
I go out of my way to understand how someone like Nico thought, then you obviously don't realize what a big deal he is. That, and he wanted to keep them from Mason. He
Yeah, don't call me
hated
hon.
Mason.
We ain't that kind of friend.
Did he say why?
Honey?
Would
Don't call me
you
honey.
ask anyone to explain
No.
why they hate Mason?
Did
Does
you
any of
think
this
Nico's
matter?
work was important?
Not was. Is.
And I don't know if
Important
any of
enough
this
to
dialogue is
kill
important
for?
or if I need to, like,
Yes.
click through it in order
More
to
than once.
trigger something.
Whoa, what do you mean by that?
Look around. Life isn't just life anymore. It's plugged in all the time. People live in this weird dream world of their own creation.
And no life very...
We're
And I
running
feel like I
out
can
of
talk
power,
over this
and
because...
fast. Imagine the
think it
jolt
matters.
when we all wake up together.
Invasion of privacy
Nico
much, Nancy?
cracked
True.
it. A way to harvest the electricity that's
But,
already
like,
there all
I feel like
around us.
I came in
Or
with that energy very
so I
early. Like,
heard.
let me just
I
get through
never
this
saw
game,
his work.
move
His
on
work
to
is
something
so
else.
important,
That's
it can't be
truly how
measured
I
in
feel
money.
about this.
It's pure power. Economic, political, military, and literal power beyond
Yeah, we get
measure.
it. We've heard that message like
Wars have been
5,000
fought for
times
far
in this game
less.
so far. You're not telling me anything new.
Can you walk me through what happened
Nancy
the
invades
night Nico
privacy all the
died?
time. It's true.
This isn't something I should talk to you about.
I'm not going to tell you about this thing you asked about, so good luck. And my boss would really like to know, and she'll be like,
I know,
I don't
but my
care.
boss
I still
would
can't
really
tell
like
you,
to
so
know."
bye.
Look, it was a hard night for me. I'd like to keep it in my rear view.
According to the police report, Nico had been
It's
dead
like her
for
whole
30
thing is
minutes
invading
before
privacy.
You called 911. What happened?
I tried, but the phones were out.
What about your cell phone?
I must have left it at home
Okay,
that
I'll
night.
let you go because you
I'll
have
let you go.
nothing
Goodbye,
for
Nancy.
me. I hope you get shocked to death. I don't know what you want from me. All right, so I'm supposed to design this. Does it matter which side things are on? Like, do I just start here and I just start building? Privacy? What is that? She just told us life is plugged in all the time, but wants us to believe she left her phone at home. Yeah. Privacy, what is that, you say, as a security specialist? Alright, I'm guessing these two... Yeah, this... Okay, so... Let me build up this side. So I need this, this... this, this. Right, so this is now this side. Perfect. That looks lovely. Alright. Oh, ads? Okay. Thank you. I thought I had something that used to, like, let me know. But I don't know if it's still there anymore. Like, I used to have, like, a little alert that I thought would pop up in the activity feed and let me know, but... Oh, man. I wonder, too, if there's some kind of, like, inside block I missed. Like, I'll bet I missed, like, a tiny little block or something like that. I really did try to come into this game though with like a slightly better attitude, like an enthusiastic kind of like, let's get it done, let's get on through it. But it just sucks because it's like the second you come into the game, you know, I don't really want to play it anymore. And that sucks. And it sucks to have to feel that way, but I don't know. I'm gonna click a few more blocks. Just because I'm, like, a little bit bored. I promise I'm not doing too much. Just, like, a little bit. I'm just making this shape up here. Yeah, it would help if the people we were talking to were a bit more personable. This game is just falling flat for me. This one's not going to be my favorite. and it sucks. And yeah, I'm not having like a ton of fun playing it. Like some puzzles like this puzzle's fun to do, but some of these puzzles aren't. And that's okay. But yeah, if it were me making the game, yeah, I agree. If people could be like a little bit more personable, a little bit nicer, just like give me a little inkling of like, okay, yes, you can be like, oh, I gotta have my shields up because, you know, somebody's died, people are attacking, like they're trying to figure things out and I want to protect that. I get that, I feel that. But at the same time, like, you've got to make them somewhat likable. Like, it was just a little bit likable. And I agree with what Pious Private I said in terms of, like, give me a little more information. Get me a little bit more invested. Like, yes, I understand that whatever project they're working on is a big project, and it's, like, really important, and lots of people want it, and maybe somebody killed Nico for it. Like, maybe that's why he died, is because somebody really wanted that information on how you can supply power to the rest of the world. But other than that, like, there's just like some random books lying around and I'm really trying to figure stuff out and it just feels very disconnected. I don't even know why I'm collecting cat parts. Like, I remember that somebody was using it to, was it Mason was using it to scare Ryan? But I don't remember why I'm collecting the parts to put it back together. I don't know. I think in terms of murder mystery, Secrets Can Kill and Crystal Skull are much more accurate in terms of people's reactions. True opinions and random truths come out when that person isn't around to hear it. Yeah. If Dr. Bob was a character in this game, he would be very personable, but kind of boring. This is something one of his students said. Oh no, it's like, rate my professor. It's like, kind of personable, but kind of boring. Which is fine. Like, I get that some people are boring, but like, I don't know, give me something. Give me something to care about in this game. And yeah, it just feels like it fell flat. Like, even the guy who died, I don't know if anybody cares. It seems like nobody, even the guy who died, the guy we didn't even meet was unlikable. And not only are the living characters in this game unlikable, but so are the dead ones. Like, that's a big ask for me to get invested over. Yeah, I can't imagine someone dying in my life and not being totally cooperative with, like, whoever it is. Yeah, because everybody is a hated person here. Nobody is liked. Yeah, even if Nancy's investigating for, like, an investor, if I wanted to keep my job, like, I'd be much more reasonable. But, like, everybody is, it feels like everybody in this game is, like, out for themselves, maybe? Like, oh, Ellie and Mason just want to take their secrets to whoever will pay them the most money. You know, I don't know. I'm just, like, throwing stuff out there. But, like, they don't care. Nobody in this game really seems to care. If we're being honest, I'm not even sure if the guy who hired us really truly cares that Nico is dead so much as he just cares that he needs another business partner and really smart scientist. Like, yeah, yep, little diversity in personalities and responses. It feels like they gave everybody a very shut down thing, and then they're trying to ask me to care, and I don't, and then they're surprised that I don't, and I'm not surprised. So, like, I don't know. All right, I think hopefully, again, I don't still get the message about whether people are coming back from ads, so I'm going to click a couple more blocks here and there. All right, so I got those 3. This looks like a big H. I got that, and that's going in. All right, I'm going to turn it. Nancy's doing an investigation for a potential new owner. I don't think she is. Right? Isn't that just the cover story? Like, Victor is the one who hired us. I don't even know if there is a new investor. Like, that's just the cover story we're giving. Yeah, they've been working for Nico, who's been invading their privacy. They have a chance to reclaim their research, and they're shutting down because Nancy is an outsider. Yeah, that's what she says she's doing, so that's what they believe. And, like, I get that, but also, like, what if you don't find a new investor, and you may not get to reclaim your research because you still worked for this company, and I'm sure any information that you had is proprietary to them, theoretically. You know, like, I don't know. But at the same time, you know, the game's got to give us something. You can't just make everybody unlikable and they'd be like, oh, I don't know why people don't like my game. Where am I at here? Layer 3 is going across here. Alright, so I don't really think I want that view. Okay, and then this. Okay, there. So now we're on this view. I like this better. Let's go down here. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, and then nothing. So that's this upper corner here. So okay, there. So now I've got that little block of 4. So on 2, I need to go over 1 more and go up and connect that. Okay, so now we've got this plus that little block. We got this coming down over here. We've got this. All right, love it. So now we've got this view of 4 things. Okay. And then we have these 3, and we come down, and then, okay, on layer 2, I need some more blocks. So, layer 2, there we go. Alright. So layer 2. Alright, we've got that coming around. Okay. Alright, now I'm trying to make sure I've got this. So yeah, I've got something going on the inside. I think that's what I was missing last time. Back from ads. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. Alright. So this, down, this, over, this. So what I'm missing is, not that. That, a block there. That's probably what I missed last time. I think I made sure I had the outside correct. Alright, so I've got this, and then this on the top. We're coming down here. We've got a big H on the side. You can see the top of 2. I've got this, almost looks like a 6 with the bottom cut off. I can see that inside block. I can see those 2 and that. And I've got this 1 single block on the inside. Alright, back up to the top. So now I can see that little gap there. Another 1 for 1. Okay. This single hole there. These. This small gap. All right, that looks maybe better.
That's right.
Oh, thanks, Nancy. All right. Let's go print that. Yeah. It would have been nice if she told me before, like, oh. Sweet victory, yeah. Thank you for the sweet victory. Oh, that feels good. Although it's a bit annoying that I had to wait a whole half a day to figure out that the other one was wrong, but, you know, hey, whatever. Alright, print that. Alright, so that's printing. But, like, yeah, I've still got this, not this. I've still got this, and no idea what that is. They look like anchors, or, oh, I know, they look like coat hooks. Hang on. That just occurred to me. They look like anchors, but then now they look like coat hooks. Where would I find coat hooks? Coat hooks? Coat hooks? Right, they look like coat hooks underneath of a something. Just realizing what a good job they did on that room. Which room? Nico's office? Wait, are there... No coat hooks. I don't like seeing anything here. This is office. I'm gonna go in the elevator yet. Is it something that's in here? All these rooms look really nice. Yeah, like I take the vibes of the lab. One thing I also don't really care for in Nancy games, and I feel like they do it as like misdirection, is just giving me a ton of stuff to look at that doesn't do anything. Like I'm not sure if you were just going for like coolness factor, but part of the thing that I also don't love about this game is, am I missing something I didn't click? That's pretty much what always gets me in a Nancy game, is that I'll miss something small, and this game is chock full of like, here's a freaking a million things that you could possibly press. Yeah, it's so detailed, and it's upsetting that it's not interactable, and then you're left like, did I miss something? Wait, what was this? What's this? Oscillator. Okay, what do I need to oscillate? What am I shaking?
I need to close the box.
Shake and bake. Yeah, why am I shaking stuff? I know what an oscillator is. Thanks to just my knowledge, because I don't think the game has told me what an oscillator is. I don't even remember that this was a thing I could interact with. Like, it's so difficult to be like, okay, did you specifically run your mouse over every possible pixel? And when they made the game background so detailed, it's really hard to know what's important and what's not, or if anything is important. I just think this is a poorly designed game. Alright, there, I've said it. That's how I feel. What are these? What's this? Can I interact with it? I don't know. I guess not. I even came in here with like my favorite tea, and I'm getting nothing. Like the fact that I can look at this and be like, okay, I get that you wanted me to make that, I needed to make a circuit board on a wafer. I understood that, like, I read books about how the machines work. I don't know why I needed a circuit board for this. I don't remember anything, and maybe it's just been long enough that the game told me and I don't remember that this needed a circuit board. But I don't feel like that was ever mentioned at all. At least it has obvious hotspots, or an obvious lack of hotspots when you hover. That's true. Do you know how long? Okay, I played Key for 1 hour and then quit because I hated it so much. Because it took me, I think, like, legitimately, like, 45 minutes to an hour or whatever to find the pen in the beginning. And I'm like, I don't understand. There was a pen in my inventory. I had a journal and a pen. Why do I need to find a separate pen? No. Get out. Like, I was so... Yeah, do you remember that, Farrah? Like, it was brutal. And I was so excited to play, like, the newest Nancy Drew. And then they immediately made me hate it. Like, yeah. I don't know why my phone autocorrected important to impressive. Yeah, it's one of those humongous games, yeah, where it's just a little thing so you know it's not impressive. Like, or important. Yeah, like, yeah, that's funny. But, like, there's this glowy thing on the ground. I don't know. Is it important? Okay, like... Because what if I missed something that gives me music information? Or what if I missed something that tells me what this is? This game has zero direction. And even having tasks on here, and I get it, I am playing in Senior Detective or Master Detective or whatever they're calling it in these games, which I hate that they even changed that. Why can't it just be Junior and Senior Detective? It's like Master and Amateur or something like that. Is that okay? That's the same hitbox. Alright, I used this machine, so I'm hoping I'm good.
Is there anyone there?
Why can I go back in here? Like, why shouldn't this be, like, bolted off or something now? Alright, well. Okay. And the thing is, we couldn't even ask Ellie about the Faraday cage, knowing that it's, like, looking crappy. Also, didn't I pick up that Tesla kill switch? Or did that just go in evidence? Okay, can't use it on anything. Well, yeah, why would I want to put the kill switch back in place? Huh, Nancy? Or link in the game, like, yeah, like you could click on the URL or something. There's no indication that it's something you could click on in real life. Yeah, it's, yeah. Like, just some sort of, like, highlight or an option to turn that stuff on. For example, if you guys remember playing, we played Case of the Golden Idol, or Curse of the Golden Idol, whatever that game was. And it was like, here's some little sparklies so that you're not losing your absolute mind on this. Right? Like, here's some sparkly doodads so you know what to click. So that when you get really frustrated because you can't figure it out, here's a hint, like a hint, but like... Yeah, why do we have an evidence bag? I mean, I get that I'm collecting evidence, but like, yeah, when did that come about? Who knows? Like, okay, I haven't fixed the thing, so I don't know what there is to do, because I haven't fixed it yet, because I need the thing. Okay, it's 3D printing. Let me just, like, change the time of day. But then I panic, because it's like, is there something I needed to know about that I don't remember? Alright, and I'm pretty sure I already messed up Mason's thing, so you know what we're going to do? We're going to play that game and we're going to feel a little bit better. This one's actually a little bit fun. Yeah, Nancy isn't that... Yeah. Yeah, the evidence. She has an evidence bag. An evidence bag of where we're collecting the zip ties, the notes that Ryan wrote, even though I think we've kind of, like, cleared her. And we stole the kill switch for the Tesla coil that I hope no one needs. We're just throwing stuff in an evidence bag. Nailed it. What was the high score? Oh, this new inventory bar. Yeah, it's a little bit harder to see everything. The UI hasn't really bugged me too much, so I don't know. All right, I really want some way. I feel like this is where it like gets harder. Maybe it's a fake kill switch? Maybe. Yeah, I don't need cat parts. Oh, that's true. We should probably go see if I've got all the cat parts now and if I can put the cat parts together. It's probably not a bad idea. Alright. Yellow. We'll stick some blues in there. We do this because then purple's next. Okay. Sure. Let's do this and then this and then this. Why did this get like 5 million times harder? This minigame OP. This one's pretty fun. This one's pretty fun. Alright, let's do this. I just want to clear the level. This. There we go. Oh, I thought I almost clicked the wrong thing. There we go. What was the high score I needed is the problem. Oh, what does this thing do? You can use to match with any color. Okay. Alright. So let's get rid of this. Let's stick this in here. Throw that in there. Throw that one in there. Sure. Also sure. Okay. this. Okay. This. Alright, let's do this, and then we'll put a it's gonna give me 2 of those. Brown one. Okay. Then whatever's next is blue. That kind of sucks. 39 something. Maybe like 40,000. Okay. This one's pretty fun. I like this mini game. Let's throw that green in there. Next up is more green. Okay, let's see. Dr. Bob just came home with Taco Bell. Thank you so much, Maggie. Have a great night. Enjoy your Taco Bell. What you get at Taco Bell, though? I'm curious. I'm nosy. Let me get these yellows out of here. Oh, of course. Then it's like, here, have a yellow. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. That and that. There we go. Random side note. Oh, the spicy ramen is phenomenal, but it's spicy enough that it made my nose run. Do not try it if you don't want to suffer a bit. Thank you, my love. I heard it was really good. I think Sapphire Slayer. I think maybe I first heard them mention it. And for anybody else, it's the, I don't know how it's pronounced, but this is phonetically the way it appears to me, is Buldak. It's B-U-L-D-A-K, Buldak ramen. And it's like a spicy ramen. And I thought it might be kind of good. My husband loves spicy stuff, but I don't. So, okay, you love it. I wasn't sure if it would be too spicy for me. What's the green border? Requires an extra match. Okay. But yeah, so my husband loves spicy stuff, but I'm like, you know, like, take it or leave it. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. All right, let's start getting some stuff in some places. Well, sugar. Okay. Okay. It's so spicy. Okay. My husband loves spicy stuff. I do not, and I wasn't sure how spicy. Because it didn't really say how spicy it was. So I was like, okay, well, maybe we'll just see how spicy. Oh, there's a block there. Okay. There. And we'll do some of that. Love that for me. I love spicy stuff. Buldak is next level. And it's an oily spice. Okay. All right. Definitely not for me then. You know, that's fun. It was worth a shot. Delicious but very spicy. It's been a while since I ate anything even close to that hot. Oh, no. Oh, well, now I kind of want to, like, try it. Now I feel like my mouth is starting to water, and it's like, no mouth. No mouth. Don't do that. You don't want that. Okay. Okay. So let's see. All right. That in there. This in here. That in there. Stick that one on. This one. Okay. Let's see. Let's do... I didn't really quite think of that the way I needed to. It's okay. There we go, there we go, there we go. Make some and let you try it if you want. Cut it with sour cream. Oh no. Okay, maybe I don't want it. Maybe I don't want it. So my husband, like, he's from here. We're spicy food. Yeah. And he's good at eating spicy food. I am not so much. I'm getting better at it. But, like, I'm not that good at it yet. Alright, we're up to 39,000. I guess let's just, like, clear some holes in here. $10,000 more points to go. We got this. Yeah, I'm mostly just trying to, like, clear some spots to put stuff. Okay. There we go. Clear that. Do that. That one up. Oh, okay, I was not thinking. Sugar. Cultivated a high spice tolerance, in part because I crave spicy food almost exclusively when I'm pregnant. Bulldog was your major craving beginning of this pregnancy. Man, good on you, because I am not built for it. I am not. Well, this kind of sucks. That's okay. It doesn't really get me terribly far. Ugh. I'm hecking it up. I'm hecking it. Hecking it. Can't launch that. So I need to do something here. Okay. I am not playing smart on this. I think... Hello, White Star Witcher. We're doing good. Playing some Tuesday Drewsday right now. We're trying to solve this little puzzle we got going on. All right. Okay. It's so hard when I've got things on like the opposite sides. There we go. Alright. Stay calm, Paris. Stay calm. Okay. Is the game going well? It is. Yeah, it's not going bad. It's doing its thing. Alright, so... Alright, so... Sugar. Yellow. This. Green. Yellow. This. Blue. Okay, that's 34 is a game. We could also be playing Siberia 3, so it could be worse. You're not wrong. Oh, right. What's the bomb? Destroys all surrounding pieces except walls. Okay. Clone. Counts down and makes a copy of itself. Oof. Okay. Alright, so let's start putting some yellow ones in here. Let's get some of these out of the way. Alright, yellow out of the way. Can we just like blow up some pieces? Okay. Get out of here. It's just fun. Alright. Some purples. Some purples. Some purples. Get that out. Some green. Some of this. Okay. Oh, there's still like a blue and a whatever. Okay. Alright. Dark blue. You get out of here too. Yeah, sure. All right. Okay. There we go. Guess I'm just weird enough to like Siberia 3, but not normal enough to like Blueprints. I don't know, Siberia... I'm trying to defend it, but I can't. Wait, what did I... Oh, I didn't... I thought that was the bomb. Okay, well... It's okay. It's okay, Paris. Everything's fine.
You can't touch this. You can't touch this.
See, but you're still mad that you missed the Sunday stream while at JFK in New York. That's okay. I mean, to be fair, it was Blueprints, so, you know. If you're not a fan, that's okay. And that means you didn't miss terribly, terribly much. Okay, get rid of some of that. Okay. How am I gonna make this work? Oh, did it say new high score? Or am I good? Did it tell me and I wasn't paying attention? Okay, blue, sure. This, get out. You, get out. You, get out. Get out of here. Pause. You. Okay. What's next? A yellow? Okay. That out of here. Oh, it said new high score. Okay, cool. You still chat and stir the pot playfully while I was at it? Absolutely. Absolutely. Alright, some yellow. Some yellow. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Let's try to see if I can like clear this last level, but can I quit and this can be my high score? There, Nancy. Alright, quit. And we messed up all of Mason's stuff, right? So now he'll be like extra mad. Ah! I got turned around. How do speedrunners do it? Not so fun. Started to get a Charlie horse while walking through Heathrow to the subway to take me to London, but stopped mid-cramp. Oh! Let's see. I'm glad it stopped. Okay. So are you back from London now? Oh yeah, see if we can put the cat together. No, the thing is closed. Okay, we'll do that after we switch times. What did I come up here for? I immediately forgot. I got so excited about hearing about London. Oh, Mason's stuff. Ah, no. Okay, alright. Everything's disorganized and I beat his high score. Suck it, Mason. I hope you have the worst day possible. Now you're stuck with a leg that has a lump in the back. Ugh, that's still sore. Ooh, that sucks. Get wrecked, Mason. Alright. Let's see what happens. Let's see how mad he is. Won't be back until July 19th? Holy crap! Wait, you're gone to London for like 2 months? Holy cow! That's insane. That's insane. There we go. Words. I has them. Okay, let's go up. Let's go see how pissed off Mason is. Hopefully, never mind. Oh, I won't say what I'm thinking, but it was not kind. Wishing my demise here to a leg cramp.
Yes.
Oh, you look a little upset. Also, I beat your high score again.
I
also,
beat
all
your
of
high
this.
score again.
Bitch. You look a little upset. I hate that they gave him like
You
a
look
stupid,
a little upset.
smirky animation. Better watch out. She might try to push me down the stairs.
Ellie said this card wasn't hers.
That's fascinating. Tell me more facts about the card.
Fine. It's the one that opened the lab the night Nico died.
I want to smack everybody in this game. Oh, it's been
That
2
can't be
hours
right.
also.
It's
I just
in
realized
the
that.
log.
Okay, I'm gonna play
That
for a
was
little
just
bit
a
extra.
glitch. The video shows just one person entering the lab.
Yeah, thanks for nothing.
See you later.
Okay, I thought maybe if I got him like extra mad, he'd be like, ah, it was me who did it, you know, I don't know. It was a dream. A girl can dream. Yeah. Okay. Wow. I did it. Be in England for 2 months. And is it just on vacation or is there like a... Is one of you working? A bit of DNA. Suki Tate. Okay.
Hi.
I better get
also,
going.
there's a cat
Bye.
over there. Okay. Yeah, you'd have to hire Nancy Drew to invade your privacy while investigating. Okay, maybe I'll go talk to Mason now that the cat is reassembled. Because Ryan doesn't seem to care, so why did I do that?
Hey.
Why
I'll
was
let
that
you
in the
go.
game?
See you later.
Vacation? He's on paid leave. Dude, White Star Witcher, that sounds amazing. That sounds freaking amazing. Too much stuff in my room. Nancy Drew gamers would be so lost. Yeah, they'd be trying to click on everything and nothing is actually clickable. Clickable. Alright, and real quick I want to see if my thing did its thing. Why did I put that cat together if nobody cares about it? Why is the game having me do useless things that don't obviously give me, like, use your little Easter egg doodad? Alright. Alright, we're gonna do this. Hang on. I'll take a picture of these instructions real quick. Alright, choose the level. Hi! Power on? I don't know what that means. Oh, initial power. Oh, hang on. Lightning rod. Let's stick it up. Let's charge it. Let's engage.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
That coil is deadly. Mess with that again, I'll be the least of your worries. Get out.
Did I get fired? I hope I got fired.
In the lab?
I had a
don't know.
hunch I
What'd you hire
needed
me
to
for?
follow up on.
A hunch. I have a hunch. If you keep screwing around in the lab, you'll either end up fired or dead. Stay out of the lab!
Cool. The one cool room in the game.
Did that.
Am I close to the end? Does anybody know? Okay, like, it's like, okay, I did that. What did I do that for? Like, why did the game have me put together a cat? Why did the game have me repair and test that Tesla coil? Why? I don't understand what this game is asking me to do or why, and that makes it so hard to care.
I'll let
And
you
no one
go.
has anything to say. No one seems to care
What's up?
that I did that.
I better get going.
Bye.
Yeah, we repaired it to get yelled at and for nothing to happen. That gave me nothing. It's actually 3 a.m. here in England. Wait, Richard, what are you doing on stream? You should be sleeping. Temp in North Walsham is, 49 Fahrenheit. That sounds lovely, actually. It sounds really nice. So, like, yeah, what are you guys doing? Like, you just hanging out and living in England for a couple months? Are you seeing anything fun? Also, what am I supposed to be doing now? Oh, you're a late nighter? Okay, that's fair. Then welcome to the stream. It's perfect time for you. Might have to test the coil at night? Maybe. It's a good idea. You're still cleaning your room. You'd never catch me up watching your streams at 3 a.m. It's okay. I understand. You have fallen asleep during streams several times, so I would not expect that to be the case.
Don't you got something better to do?
Bye.
Don't
Bye.
you got work to do? Don't you got work to do? All right. Have not found the baby monitor. Not yet. Not yet. It's around there somewhere. You got this. You're doing amazing.
Hi.
Yeah, absolutely
I'll let
nobody
you
has
go.
anything to say
Bye.
about that. I have a healthy sleep schedule, and that's a good thing. True. It's a very good thing, honestly. My husband and I were talking, because I think he's starting to set, like, an alarm. Because, like, he'll get distracted sitting at the desk, and it'll be, like, all of a sudden it's, like, 11 o'clock at night, and I'm like, baby, go to get up in the morning. And the baby is still barking? Is he? Okay, your boyfriend is taking me around town. Tomorrow you're going on a romantic picnic to a nice, like, area, or a nice area nearby. Oh, that's so exciting. Oh, he's still babbling. I was like, why is our baby barking? I was like, I wouldn't put it past him, because he's, like, kind of starting to try and talk, and so he's making, like, more noises. Let's see. Yeah, have not found the baby monitor yet. Yet being the key word. Found the backup glasses you couldn't find this morning. Look, there you go. Our baby is barking. It's so cute now when he says bye. Oh, it just, like, melts my little heart. Okay, what? We think I do this again? But at nighttime this time? Who's gonna yell at me now? What if I don't put the lightning rod up? Hi. Okay, maybe I do need it up. Do you need to work on waking up at a reasonable time? But I tend to wake up in the middle of the night and potentially stay awake for indeterminate amounts of time. Yeah, I should probably be better about waking up earlier, but I'm not.
I'd better not do that while the coil is running. I'd better not do that while the coil is running.
What should I do while the coil is running, Nancy? What should I do? Alright, nobody cares if I run this thing at night. Alright. Do not exit the control booth while high-level tests are in progress. If on the floor, stay in the Faraday cage. Use caution when exiting the booth while... Okay. Always discharge capacitors. Okay, well then... If the baby's barking, you better check to see if he wants to swap for the dog or a sugar glider. Okay, I'll just like leave that going. No, okay, it shut itself off. What is the point of anything in this game? Nobody cares if I play with this at night and he's still here and he's not mad at me now.
Bye.
Yeah, that's the other thing. How far are we into it? I don't know. I don't understand. I still don't understand this. I don't know, but I think I'm gonna call it a night and just be mad. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do next. This game gives you like zero direction. I don't know, test the coil seems like it's fine now. Does anybody know what should I maybe like call somebody or something? I was thinking about just getting hints from Deirdre.
What's up?
I'm a little stuck
Let's just
on
see
the
what she has
case.
to say.
And you called me? That's a bad sign.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I thought that would be helpful, and it wasn't. Yeah, we did all the things on the list.
Hi.
We built a
I'd better
cat.
get going.
Bye. Hi, Nancy. Look, I wanted to apologize for how our last conversation ended.
Yeah, you hired me to do a job, and I'm trying to do it.
I just want this investigation over. I was so sure it was Ryan.
Okay, well, if you
I guess I was just blinded
fire
by how much
me-
I wanted to wrap things up.
I can understand that.
The more I think of it, I'm glad it's not her. She always made the place a little more fun. I guess it's time to take a long look at everyone else. Keep an eye out. As we narrow in on the suspect, things might get a little dangerous.
Okay.
Ellie
Yes.
and Mason are working together.
And they're talking to other labs.
I thought it was strange, considering how they feel about each other.
Double down on those two. They're up to no good. If they're trying to make a sale...
They are.
What?
Put it this way. If they're trying to arrange something like that, it's because Nico isn't alive to stop them. And here's the disturbing thing. It takes months and months to set up the They would have had to start setting it up back when Nico was still alive.
Maybe they did.
Nancy, Nico was a good man. He never deserved this.
I mean, he does kind of seem like a good guy. Like, not super friendly, but seems like he's trying to do something good for the world. Yeah.
Did you know about Nico's diaries?
I knew he kept audio notes in his office. He had a player there. No clue how it works.
Okay.
Gray was shredding some documents.
What is wrong with my staff? Could you get to the bottom of that, please? Thanks.
Did you know Ryan was threatening Nico?
Do you have proof?
I do.
I
have the
found a
notes.
note, but she claimed it was a warning, not a threat.
But we know it's not Ryan, right? She had like a solid alibi.
Very convenient for her if you believe that.
Also this.
Someone knocked me out.
What is wrong with your staff?
What?
Major progress. Got the floor clean enough to roll the
I
giant
am
steamer
now.
trunk out of the
I
bathroom
woke up
and
in
into
a
the closet.
photo lab and someone turned the oxygen off. I could have
Yes.
died.
What are you talking about?
I
Ryan
just told
said
you what
the
I'm
air
talking
being off was a coincidence.
That could have been...
Yeah, I
bad.
could have died.
Ryan needs to keep me up on
Oh, that's
things
true.
like
America,
this.
do you
All
know
of us
how
need to be able to
far
stay
we are
safe.
in this game?
You don't just do that. Well, I'm glad you were able to make it out.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Okay, so we've talked. Does that get me some kind of dialogue with someone else? Or...
Oh, Nancy? What's up?
You and Mason were smuggling work
And
out.
I told Victor, so
Don't
suck it.
use that tone. You have to understand, Mason and I put our lives into that work. Nico wanted to give it away. That I can live with. Victor wants to sell it. If
Oh.
anyone is going to sell my work, it's gonna be me.
Bye.
Bye.
She kind of does. Well, I don't know. Does she have a point? Like, this isn't your company. Like, if you want to sell your own work, then you probably should start your own laboratory, build your own Tesla coil, build your own entire facility, put all your life savings into running a business, and then you can sell that work that you yourself completely own. Right? If you didn't... I don't know where to follow up on that. It looks like, I don't know. It looks like coat hangers underneath something, or anchors, or... Yeah, right? It depends on what her work contract says. Like, you signed a contract with somebody. Like, if you don't have the rights to sell your work, then you don't have the rights to sell your work, and there's not much you can do about that. You chose to work here. Like... Oh, Gray's coat... Oh, okay. It's Gray's office. Okay, thank you. But yeah, she may not even, like... Yeah, I don't think I'm quite endgame yet. It doesn't give me that feeling. But then again, sometimes these games can just, like, smack you in the face with, like, hey. Oh, okay. Got it. But is he here? Oh,
What do you want?
Hello, my love.
Goodbye.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we should probably get him out of the office first, if I had to guess. Yeah. Let's do this last thing, and then... Okay. And then hopefully we'll have a good jumping off point.
Gray's shredded
Okay.
notes seemed to mention this was important.
Alright, so 1, 2, 2.5. Those 2.5. 1 1/4. And then this one's just like 3/4. Okay. From Nico to Gray. Stop. Enough. Keep out of the lab. Gray to Nico. I have work to do in the lab. You propose I abandon that? Wait, what work does Gray have to do in the lab? Nico to Gray. You stop. My lab. Stay out of my lab. Gray to Nico. Subject, you stop, idiot. I'm not in the mood for one of your tantrums. Nico to Gray. You stop, idiot. Yeah, you're a leaky ship, Gray. Why do I see talk of what we're working on here online? No one else could be behind that. Gray to Nico. You're paranoid. Drop it and move on. Nico to Gray. You've got something I need to know? Are you working with someone on the side? So help me. If I find you're funneling my work elsewhere, you'll be on the street and untouchable as the day I took you on. Gray to Nico. Go ahead and threaten me, Nico. See where that gets you. Ooh. That looks like a video. Right? Kingston. He's a physicist? Oh, dang. Gray is a physicist. Not just like a security guy. So he must have done something that got him
someone with a PhD
blacklisted
doing
at
working in
labs.
security?
Also, I thought for a second physics was spelled wrong, but it's fine. Okay. Beep, boop, pop. The screen. There we go. Security? Security. Alright. Is that Nico? And Gray coming out?
Gray? Is this the unedited tape? If it is... Wait.
What's
that code in the corner?
This? I agree. I don't know what it is. Phone. Okay. Did I write that down? Okay. It's some kind of binary, right? Okay, let's get out of here. Alright, so it looked like 1101001. There's part of me that wants to go like just a little bit further because then I'm closer to the end of this game. You know what I mean? Okay. 110? Is that the number 1? Or is this off, 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 on? You know what I mean? Uh... 1110 would be 14. Maybe? I don't know. We can think about this next time, and then maybe 1001. Although if you read it upside down, it says toot. Oh, the green screen. The green screen doesn't like it because it's green, but it says toot. Toot-ot. Toot-ot. Alright. We'll figure this out. I wonder if it's like a code to something. Toot-ot. Because it's like, if it's 1110, then it would be like 14, and then 0111 would be 7. So 147? 147? Like, I don't...
Watch out for weird people!
Not sure what to do with that, but yeah, I think we'll stop here. Let's save the game. All right, got binary from Gray video. Got binary from Gray vid. Okay, so we'll stop there and just save it. Yeah, hopefully this will give us a jumping off point. If not, we might use, I don't know if this one's on Universal Hint Systems, but we might just get a little help in kind of getting through this one and making it as least painful as possible, I think might be a good idea. So we'll try and make it as easy on ourselves as we can. But yeah, so I don't know. We got there. We're back on Tuesday Tuesdays. Let's get through this game, and then we'll be able to hit the next one like fresh and like go for a long stretch. That way we're not kind of losing our momentum with these games. Yes, go take a shower, have a great night, let me see if there is anybody to raid. Got, oh, no, I don't want to edit my stream info. I want the raid. Let's raid some people. Tuesday. Let's go raid. Let's see. In ads, but thank you for stream. In ads too. Okay, thank you. We're gonna raid. We're gonna go raid Champagne Mangoes. I don't know. They raided us one time, and so and Miss Lemon is over there. Hotchkels is over there. So let's go see what Champagne Mangoes is doing. We've never raided them before, so this is new for me. So there is our raid message. Sorry if it gets a little hecked up. Sometimes the spacing gets weird on those. So we'll go ahead and raid over and at least just say hi. So, all right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining. Have a wonderful evening. We'll be playing some kind of mystery game or something on Thursday. So far, I think Vanishing of Ethan Carter is winning in our poll. But if you want to vote, go to the Discord to the Game Suggestions channel, and you can find our poll under there. Other than that, we'll be playing Blueprints again on Sunday, and that'll be it for right now. Trying to get a bunch of VODs uploaded to the YouTube channel. Sorry, I know I'm kind of like spamming like a bunch of videos, but I'm really just trying to dump a lot of the stuff that I have. So, alright, that's going to be it. Hope y'all have a great night. Thank you so much for joining, and I will see y'all next time. Bye, everybody!